announcements, you are not submitting your assignment in due time. Lastly, if we find you have total assignment submission 7. Lastly, if we find that out of 7, you have submitted more than 2 sub assignment in late, then 5 marks will be deducted finally from your total score. Everybody keep it in mind. Okay, if the out of 7 more than 2 and above submission will be found late, then total marks from the total marks 5 marks will be deducted. Why it is so less joining? Who is the seer? Response.
Yes, sir.
Your name?
Shreyas.
Shreyas Kumar.
Yes.
Mechanical 52.
Yes, sir.
Why it is so less attendance?
Excuse me, sir.
I've
Yes.
shared the link, so I don't know why they are not joining.
Sir, what's the due date of the assignment? Today, 11:59, right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay, sir.
Last one. Now I also give you the today assignment. That is the submission date will be on the next week.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Shreyas, another important announcement. Next week, that is on Monday, your class will not be held. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You inform today. Just everybody. I announce it, but if somebody are not present to the class, then you should inform them.
Okay, sure, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, could you please extend the date of the next assignment? We have a lot of assignments and tests this week.
Next means projection of lamina.
Yes, sir. Means that which you are that we have to give next Monday. Can you please extend that a little bit?
Though your next class will not be held, then I am just thinking about another 2 or 3 days I may extend.
Yes, sir. Can you please extend 2-3 days? 3 days.
Only this today assignment, not the previous day one.
Okay,
Yes,
sir. No
sir.
problem. Only 2 days one.
Today.
Today which will be assigned to you on later.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Today. Today one. Can you please extend?
No. I am asking which plate? Plate 2 or plate 3?
Sir, plate 3.
Plate 3, sir.
Yes. I just give you the today plate 3 assignment. Then though your class will not be held on Monday, then I can extend another Monday. It may be up to Wednesday.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So what taught to you today on projection of lamina, Professor Nandi?
Sir, Professor Nandi taught us about projection of surface.
Surface which problem?
Sir, problem number 13 on our problem sheet.
Okay, 13 already discussed totally.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So can I start?
Yes, sir.
So this is your projection of lamina. Already that lamina means two-dimensional surface, only surface. Not it is not three-dimensional problem. Though you are gone through the first, second plate projection of points and straight line. That is straight line is a single dimensional, and points we can consider it is a zero dimensional. But straight line single, and now I am discussing projection of lamina, which is two-dimensional problem. Okay, it is a thin surface. We consider, and during the discussing this chapter, we considering some standard figure. That is, we consider rectangle, consider square, consider polygon, and we considering circular lamina, that is circle. And we normally considering polygon, it is a regular polygon. That means the sides are all equal and internal angle also equal. Okay. So now I am coming to discuss the polygon, one polygon which is pentagonal polygon, pentagonal surface polygon. Now, can you tell me what is the internal angle of the pentagonal side?
It's 72 degree.
72 degree. Is it correct? Anybody? Internal angle.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, 72 degree.
Polygon internal angle.
Sir, polygon in the sense any number of sides.
5. Pentagon. I am asking about pentagon. Pentagon.
Sir, 5.
108.
What is the internal angle of the?
Sir, 108 degree.
So why you are telling 72? Okay. So first, you have to know how to make the polygon in this engineering drawing practice. Okay, you know, you can apply some geometrical method for making this polygon. You know how to make the square and rectangle. So you can use your geometrical box in school level for making that one. How it is, first draw a straight line, then you take a arc and then cut it and so on like this. But in engineering drawing practice, how to make with less time. So it is very easy. You can, I think everybody can use the drafting machine. Okay. So that is very easy method for making this rectangle and also square. Suppose how to make, you know, for making any rectangle, you know, this is the first you take side and compass. I just discuss in your school level method. Draw arc like this, like this, like this, like this, and draw, connect this one. Then same method can be applied this side. Okay. And like this, and then you draw this one and then measure the side and you connect, you got the rectangle. Okay. This is your school level method. Okay. But here you cannot apply this method for making this rectangle or square. Here you have all the instrument in engineering drawing practice, so you can easily draw this rectangle or square with less time, minimum time. How? What is this method? That method is you can take you just use your drafting machine longer scale and draw this line, horizontal line. Then you can use at the same time vertical scale and draw this line. Okay. And similarly, just move your drafting machine scale vertical scale here and measure this line with the help of this scale and draw this line. And then cut and measure this line with using the vertical scale and connect these for the square or rectangle like this. Okay. So this is the easiest method for making any rectangle or square, something like that. Similarly, you should draw pentagon or hexagon, something like polygon, with the help of that drafting machine. And we should make, suppose I want to make a polygon, that is pentagon, in such a way that one side is just perpendicular to the ground line. Suppose you consider this is the ground line. Okay. So how to make that pentagon? First, draw the side of the pentagon perpendicular to the ground line. Okay. And then you know the inside angle of the pentagon will be 108 degree. Then you can just use your drafting machine and take your drafting scale, that is linear longer scale, at an angle 108 degrees and make this line. This is obviously 108 degrees. Okay. And then similarly, you can use your drafting scale this side also one, you need not require this side making that angle. How to draw this one? If you just this is the suppose you consider this pentagonal side to be 30 millimeter. Okay, already you measure initially 30 millimeter, then make 108 degree. Okay, then this regular pentagon, so it should be 30 by taking 30 dotted point. Okay, and then you can draw a vertical field line, construction line like this parallel to this initial base side. Okay, then by centering here you have 30 millimeter in your compass, cut a arc. Then you can join this one. Then there are 5 sides. Already you have got 3 sides, so 2 sides will be there. Then how can draw this one centering here by taking 30 millimeter here, draw a arc from this side by taking 30, draw a arc. Then you can connect and you can got the regular pentagon. This is your regular pentagon. Okay, so this is a easiest method for making this regular pentagon. You have to make only one angle, 108 inside angle. Then you can draw other side by taking the compass to the sides of the pentagon. Okay, so this is a method for easiest method for making. Suppose now, if you want to, so this is the condition. What is the condition? Condition is suppose you right now. Can you tell me this is ground line and this on bottom side figure is a regular pentagon, and if we consider this regular pentagon is a plane of the pentagonal surface. Now can you describe the problem? What is the problem? Anybody?
Sir, project the pentagon on the plan
Pentagonal
surface on the XY plane,
Uh,
horizontal plane.
now, what is the condition? The pentagonal in the lamina is condition of that pentagonal lamina is how?
Sir, all lengths and angles should be the true angles and inclinations.
Not like that. The problem will be that draw the projection of a pentagonal lamina which is lying on the horizontal surface on its plane, and one sides of the pentagon is vertical to perpendicular to the vertical surface. This is the problem.
Okay, sir.
Do you
Sir,
understand?
can you please repeat the question?
Draw the projection of a pentagonal lamina which is lying on the horizontal plane on its surface, and one side is making perpendicular to the vertical plane. Is it true? So when a pentagonal surface lying on a horizontal surface, you can see the true shape of that lamina on horizontal plane, and that is a plane. Okay, that is a plane, and this side is now in what condition? It is perpendicular to vertical plane. Okay, so now if we just put a name, suppose we consider this is A, B, C, D, and E. Okay, this is a pentagonal surface. So this pentagonal surface is lying on the horizontal surface on its plane, and one side, that is ABC, is now perpendicular to the vertical plane. Okay, now we consider this is a plane. So now can you tell me how we get the elevation of this, and what is the format, what is the shape of this elevation? Can you tell me, anybody?
So it will be a line.
Yes, line. And where it is line?
It will lie on the VP.
VP, but in what position? VP on the, above the ground line, or just below the ground line, or on the ground line?
So on the XY
Sir, on
line.
the
that's
XY
why-
line.
On the
Ground line, because it is lying on the horizontal surface. So you can see the elevation on the XY line. And how do you get that point? From this point you get the projection point. And here how many points are there? Can you tell me?
2.
This is B point and A point. You can see while you are looking from this direction, you can see initially first you can see B, then A. So you can write here B as 5 A. Okay. Now from this point and this here you should go here and you can write E dash and B dash. Then from B it is B dash. Okay. So this one will be your elevation. This is your elevation, and finally we got this is the plane. Okay. So what is the final problem? Final problem is that one. Draw the projection of a pentagonal, regular pentagonal lamina which is lying on the horizontal surface and one side is perpendicular to the vertical plane. This is the simple problem. Okay, now I am adding some another condition which is draw the projection of a pentagonal lamina which is resting on a side. That side is perpendicular to vertical plane and surface of the lamina making 30 degree with the horizon. Then tell me what we have to do. Anybody? And where we start? Already it is initially, though I am adding some another condition, but initial solution will be like this, same. After that, we can apply the second condition, which is making surface of the lamina making 30 degree with the horizontal plane. What happened? Tell me, anybody.
So could you repeat the question? I couldn't catch on properly.
Question will be a pentagonal surface, regular surface, which is resting on its one side on HP and which is perpendicular to vertical plane and surface of the lamina making 30 degree with the horizontal plane.
Sir, we draw a line above the ground line, which is at that angle.
Which line? Which line?
So the surface of the pentagon is inclined to the horizontal plane?
30 degree angle, surface. But at the same time, one side of the pentagonal lamina makes an angle, lying on the horizontal plane. That is touching on the horizontal plane.
Sir, the elevation of the projection on VP should be a line inclined at 30 degree.
30 degree. But which point is lying on the ground line? I think any point is lying on, though it is surface, one side is touching on the vertical horizontal plane, this point, one point should be on the XY line. Which point? Yes.
B dash A dash.
B dash A dash.
B dash A dash.
Okay, we just say that because I am saying that one side of the lamina is resting on the horizontal plane and that is perpendicular to vertical plane. So initially this was the perpendicular to vertical plane. If we keep A dash and B dash on the ground line, that condition is satisfied. Okay. Now this is the elevation. Initially we see the pentagonal lamina on the horizontal plane, and then we get the plan and elevation. Now if we just putting this point on the ground line and ground line, other point, B dash and B dash will be on the area. That is, it may incline. So angle is given how much 30 degree. You can draw a 30 degree line here. Okay. Then on that 30 degree line, Obviously, D dash is lying on the same point. There is no change. Only C dash will be changed here and D dash will be changed here. How? If you take the radius with your compass and rotate it, you find the next position. Similarly, from take, if we take this one and we get the second position of C dash and C dash. So finally, we got the elevation, this one. Now obviously plan will be changed. How can we got the plan?
Sir, why it will be 30 degrees?
It is given surface of the lamina making 30 degree with the horizontal plane. I am telling the
Okay, sir.
second condition. So now how I think your elevation is this one. So now I think plan will be changed. How we got the change position of the plan and shape?
Yes, sir.
Tell.
Sir, we need to draw perpendicular lines
From
from the point C dash, D dash.
yes. Why it is moving, surface is making like this. Why it is surface is lying on the horizontal plane, G is here. By keeping A, B on the ground line and all G and U is on the air, then it is moving here and position will be changed by taking projection from this point, and from this point we got the second position of D. Similarly, from C and E and take a projection line, we got the second E here, and finally we got the plan. This is your plan, final plan. Okay, this is your final plan. Now you can draw the final plan separately on this side, or you can overlapping this one. How you draw the separately? You can just for separation of this plane, you can make this line. It is initially not there. You can make this line here 30 degree, and this is your A dash and B dash, and measure with your compass this point, this plane, cut here. Similarly, measure this one, cut here. This is B dash, and this is your C dash and E dash. Okay. Then after getting this straight line, that is not nothing but this one. Okay, and copy it here angle 30 degree because it is given 30 degree. If it is given 45 degree, you can make 45 here. Then you can draw the projection. This is A dash B dash. So you draw the projection from here. This is A dash. A from B. This is your B, and then C dash. This is your E, and this is your C, and from D dash, this is your D. Okay, and you find the plane of this one. So this green color two figure, here green color and this green color are same figure. Only we just draw this plane separately, not overlapping on the initial picture. We draw. You can use this one. Also, you can draw this separately. Okay. Any doubt up to this?
Understood, sir.
No, sir, understood.
Okay. Now I am just adding another condition in this problem. What is that condition? Condition is that I am telling that it is resting with its one side on the horizontal plane, which is perpendicular to vertical plane. Okay. Now I am telling that that side is not perpendicular. It is making 45-degree angle with that vertical plane. Then how you got this final picture? Tell me.
Sir, I think it's the same procedure except that A and B won't lie on the same point, B dash A dash.
This is same for but I am telling this is right now A and B is perpendicular to the vertical plane. But I am telling that it is resting on the horizontal plane, but this is not perpendicular. It is making some angle with the vertical plane. Now tell me. So for inducing that third condition, we cannot alter this all this figure. This is okay. All this figure. This is suppose if we not consider the overlapping problem, we consider separation. This is your elevation and this is your plan. Up to second condition. Now I am applying the third condition, which is what is that third condition? Third condition is this line is now perpendicular to vertical plane, but it is telling that this is not perpendicular to vertical plane. It is making 45 degree with the vertical plane. So now, if we just make a 45-degree line here, okay, that means on that 45-degree line, which point will be lying? Because A is making 45-degree line, B will lie on that 45-degree line. Okay, so now just you should copy this figure. Just copy this figure in such a way that A is lying on that line. Okay, now initially we consider you just rotate. That means you rotate this figure clockwise. Rotate this figure clockwise so that A is lying here. That is A is lying here. Initially you take A, then measure this length. Here this length is 30. But all other length will be 30 or not? Tell me.
Yes, sir.
This
Yes,
is
sir.
30. Other length?
So they'll be the
30.
same.
Other length it is not 30. Another different. Okay, but because it is reduced. Only A is 30 because it is lying on the horizontal plane. You can see this is too less. So it is 30. Okay. So this is A measured by 2 meter and you got the B, and then B, then copy this figure. This green color polygon you have to copy here. I see AB on the 45-degree line. Now tell how to copy this one. Already you got AB, then how to copy all these points? Tell me. This is also an important part of your problem.
We can check the length by scale.
Yes, yes.
We can check the length by scale.
Which length? Which length?
AE, ED.
Then
Uh,
how you place here?
yes, sir. 108 degree.
No, this is not 108 degree now. It is increased here. Here, see here. After getting the plane, it is increased. No 108 degree. All angle is irregular. Only this pink color figure here, all angle is 108 degree.
So we can measure the angle from the second diagram and then copy it from the.
Angle. You can draw, you can measure the angle, but it is a time consuming.
So we can use compass.
It
Yes,
is
sir.
a
We
time
can.
consuming method. Okay, here tell me.
Yes, sir.
Sir,
We
by
can use
taking
compass.
elevation,
No, you see here, this line is perpendicular to AB.
Yes, sir.
Due to this line, is perpendicular to AB.
Yes, sir.
yes, sir.
Is this point in middle of AB?
Yes, sir.
Okay, then you find the middle of AB here and draw a perpendicular line and measure this line. Cut here. Okay, so you got the B point here. Only you have to find E point and B point. I think you can easily find out. How tell me?
So we'll take the length and cut the arc.
AE, DE, AE, DE. Similarly, BC and BC. And you can connect, you can copy easily this figure. Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
sir.
Yes,
So
sir.
this is the method for copying all these figures. Okay, you need not declare any angle. So now you got the final plan which is related with the up to third condition. You got the final plan. Then tell me how you got the elevation, final elevation.
Sir, how did we get?
How you get the final elevation? So elevation will be changed. While
Yes.
the resting edge is inclined with the vertical angle, vertical plane, then I think elevation will not be a straight line. It is becoming a polygon.
Yes, sir, it will become a polygon.
So tell me how you got that polygon? By projecting final plan of 5 points and by connecting the projection line from the second elevation, you got one by one that point. Suppose you consider B point or A point. Draw the projection line vertically and A line here and you got A dash. Okay? Then B up to B is where? On the ground line or on the, above the ground line?
Ground line.
Yes, this is B. Yes. Then this is which point E? E is where? From here. C dash. So this is your E dash. And this is D. D on the top. This is your D dash. And this is your C. C is here. C dash. So now you can connect cyclic order, that is A, B, B, C, C, D like this. This is your A, B, B, C, C, D, D, E, and E, A. So this is your final elevation, and this is your final plan. Do you understand?
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
can you please repeat, sir, the
Yes, sir.
upper part?
For getting the elevation, you have to draw the final plan point. You have final plan point A, B, C, D, E, that is 5 points. One by one, first you draw the projection line from A point up to ground line. Why you get up to ground line? Because A is right on the ground line. Okay, this is A dash. From B also lying on the ground line, so you got this B. From C and C here lying in this point, and draw the projection, you got the intersecting point here. From D, B is on the top, intersecting point D, and then E from here, you got this one. They connect all the points, 5 points in a cyclic order, then you got the final elevation. Any question?
Understood, sir.
Now, I am adding another last condition. Now, up to this, what is the problem? Can you define the problem, final problem, anybody? Up to this. Tell anybody.
Sir, I understood, sir.
Tell the problem. What is the problem up to this condition?
Sir, that the
Draw the projection of A.
draw the projection of a pentagon which is resting on one of its sides.
Regular pentagon.
Yes, sir. Regular pentagon which is resting on one of its side, which is making 45-degree
One of
angle.
its edge by side.
Yes, sir. Is making 45-degree angle with the XY line.
Vertical plane, vertical plane, and resting on HP, and then surface of the
And the surface of the regular pentagon is
making
30-degree angle.
30-degree with
30-degree angle with the HP.
horizontal plane, with the horizontal plane. Okay, so this is the problem. Now I am adding. Now can you tell me? It is resting on this one side on HP, and can you tell me which point resting side has 2 points A and B? Okay. Now can you tell me which point is nearest to the vertical plane?
Sir, point A.
Yes, point A is nearest point to the vertical plane, and that nearest position is not defined, not given. So now if I just add last condition, that is, it is resting in such a way that nearest point will be 30 millimeters from the vertical plane. Then how you start for making the final plane?
Sir, we need to take a 30 millimeter point from the XY line.
Draw the 45-degree line.
Yes,
Then
sir.
make a parallel line with the ground line at a distance 30 millimeter. And if what is the resting point, this will be A. Did you understand?
Yes, sir. Sir,
So-
the vertical distance is 30 millimeter.
Yes,
or
yes. Vertical distance 30 millimeter from the vertical plane.
Okay, sir.
So finally the problem is that one. Draw the projection of a pentagonal regular pentagonal surface which is resting on HP with its one side and making an angle 45 with the vertical plane, and surface of the lamina makes an angle 30-degree with the horizontal plane, and resting side one nearest point will be at a distance 30 millimeter from the vertical surface. This is the final problem. Okay.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So now you have to make the problem in assignment. Problem 17. This is just different from this problem. Problem 17, I just give you the hint. You can draw that one. Problem 17. So can you read the problem 17? Is there any difference from that discussed problem and with the
Sir,
problem
can you tell us the problem? Actually, sir, in the previous class, our problem sheet in question number 14, sir has the 13. Sir, can you speak the problem number 17?
Just read the problem 13 from your problem sheet.
Sir, a square lamina ABCD of 30 millimeter side. This is problem
Okay,
number
okay,
13.
okay. Now read the problem 17.
Sir, a 30-60 set square has its shortest side 50 millimeter.
Sorry. 17. In your problem sheet, 14 is the square lamina.
Now, sir, 14 is an equilateral triangle lamina of 30 millimeter side.
And 13 is a square lamina.
13 is square lamina of ABCD.
Okay. And read the problem 16.
Sir, 16 is ABCD is a rectangular pentagonal plate of
Yes,
40
yes, I am asking that one. 16. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So now can you tell me what is the difference between discussed problem and problem 16?
Sir, it has 40 millimeter side. You took 30 millimeters.
Okay, then
A is on ground line.
yes, it is resting with its one corner. So it is not resting on the one side. It is resting with its one corner. Okay. Then I am giving hint to you how to start. So I am telling that discuss problem is like that. Okay. It is resting with this side, but your problem, in 16 problem, it is resting one corner point, like this. So you have to put this pentagon in the same way. First you draw the vertical line, then same method, you can copy this regular pentagon. And put the name here A, B, C, D, and E. Okay. And similarly, you can draw the projection. It's the same method. And this is your A dash, B dash, C dash, E dash, and this is your D dash. Okay. This is your elevation. Now it is resting this point. We consider D. It is resting on D. That is A, B, C, E, all points are on the air, not down line. So while you see or you can rotate, you can invert this figure like this. So that is more easier. Or you can keep like this, no problem. So now suppose we are keeping in this way. So D is the C point. So other point will be on the air. That is while you get the elevation. Can you tell me which point is on the ground line and other point will be on the air above the ground line? Can you tell me? Hello.
Yes, sir. Point C, D, E.
No, point Q is not ground line. Other point will be on the air because it is resting one point, D point.
Sir, A, B, C, E will be above.
Yes. So then you can just, and can you tell me if the angle surface of the lamina next to the angle is given? Not, I think not.
No, sir. Not given.
Not given. So it is given, what given? It is the reduced length. Now I am just considering one straight line position. Suppose a straight line, you know, if we draw a straight line position, this is your A dash and B1 dash, and this is two lanes. Now you know the elevation will be just less than that two lanes. How we got that one? Just draw the locus and draw this one, and this is your B dash. So this is your elevation, and this is your two lanes of the straight line. Okay. Now, so elevation given and two lanes given. Then you need not require inclination. So with the help of this, you can easily draw this one. How? Suppose two lane 100 millimeter given and elevation angle not given, elevation length given. So how you draw the elevation angle? So you know draw this point, draw a locus, and elevation length is 70 millimeter given. Elevation length. Then center is here by by taking the value of your compass, starting point. Then connect it. You got the this one your theta and this one your alpha. So with the help of elevation plane, you got the theta. But if it is not given elevation plane, theta is given. How to draw that one? 7 theta alpha is given. Then draw a alpha angle here. Then draw the locus. You got the elevation plane automatically. So it is reverse method. Here in this problem, theta angle, surface angle not given. It is given what? The plane length. You know the original length of the pentagon is 40 millimeters. But after inclination, plane length of what? AE and
AB and AE.
okay, I am just putting the name in the according to your problem. If we put A here, A, B, C, D and E. Okay, because it is resting on A, I am telling A. Its corner A on the ground. Okay. So this is on the ground, and you know these all are 40 millimeters. But after inclination, while A is on the ground, so you can this will be name which you can here on inclination. This is your radius, and this is your E dash and B dash, and this is your D dash and C dash. Okay, so all are 40 millimeters, but while it is resting on A and other side will be on the ground line, then plane of AB is reduced to how much? Tell me, AB and A is
35.
35. Okay, so now I think plane of this if we consider this is a straight line, then AB of straight line plane will be which side? Right hand side or left hand side?
Right, sir.
Right side, because it is reduced. This is 40. So you have to draw a locus immediately. For getting this inclination, draw a locus. Similarly, draw a locus. Okay, then centering here by 35, draw a point, starting point. Similarly, both sides starting point. So you got the plane of AB and AE, you got this one. So now can you tell me, this is, if we consider this is the original straight line and this is the plane of straight line. Similarly, this side also straight, symmetrical. So with the help of these two lines, original length and this plane, can you find the inclination of the elevation plane? What is the method? So you know this is resting point and projection of this point is this one. Then you can just centering here, draw a arc like this. And then it is the plane coming here. ठीक है So by taking secondary here, you take this plane and draw a arc. Then and B coming here, then you can draw a projection line up to that arc, and you got the existing point. Then you draw a line passing to this point and this point. he got the inclination. Okay.
Sir, once again.
Yes, sir, once again.
This one is the original length of straight line 40 millimeter. Okay. And
Yes, sir.
after inclination, you got the plane of this point. So these 2 points, with the help of this point, you draw the projection here and centering here only separated. Centering here by doing this draw a arc. Then from this point, draw a projection line up to this, and we got a intersecting point, and then connect this one and explain you got the actual inclination. Okay. Now after getting this line, you have to locate this point D and C by measuring this one, or you can rotate. Essentially here, rotate it, and you find this is D dash and C dash. Okay. And then draw a projection line. Then how to locate C? You just go to the
Parallel line.
right hand side, draw the projection point. Similarly, this one, draw projection point. Okay, and then this green color figure is the plane of this regular cylinder. Now, any confusion?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So right now, it is what is the problem? Problem is that a regular pentagon resting with its one point on HP and surface of the lamina making an angle, some angle in such a way that AB and A is reduced to 35 millimeter as plane, and one opposite side of the A right now perpendicular to vertical plane. Which one? CD. CD is right now perpendicular to vertical plane. Okay. But in your problem, what is given? In your problem, it is given that opposite side CD is parallel with both the planes. So now can you tell me how you place the green figure in such a way that CD is coming parallel with both figures, both planes?
CD parallel to ground line?
Both HP and VP, both HP and VP. Now CD is in what condition?
Perpendicular.
Perpendicular to vertical plane. So if you rotate 90 degree CD like this, then it is coming parallel to vertical plane. Vertical and horizontal.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so that means what you have to do, you have to copy this green color figure in such a way that CD is coming parallel. Very simple. Draw CD, measuring this length. This is coming already parallel. You just rotate clockwise direction. That is CD is coming here and this is coming here. Then how to copy? Tell me. How to copy the green
Sir,
figure?
how to take CD, sir, randomly?
Yes.
Sir, how to take CD, sir, randomly?
How to?
How to take, sir, CD? The line CD.
See, this is the original length. I think
No,
this-
sir. What's the distance from the line XY? XY line.
Oh, XY line. If it is not given, then you can place anywhere.
Okay, sir.
Now, how to copy this figure? Tell me.
So we need to draw a line perpendicular from the
Okay,
middle of
draw a
CD.
perpendicular line. Obviously, this middle point.
Yes, sir.
Draw here. Locate A. Then similar method by taking R. similar, but orientation is different. Okay. Then you can easily draw the projection line and get the final elevation. I do not show here. Okay. It is very easy. Draw projection line one by one, draw it like this, and the 60 point you got this one. Now I am coming problem 18. Problem 18, read problem 18. Hello, anybody read problem 18?
Sir, draw the projection of a circular lamina.
Yes. So now, it is now a circular lamina. So, it is also similar to the problem 16, but it is a circular lamina and angle is not given. You have to find that angle. Okay. So, it's the same method which is you can apply on the pentagonal pyramid by projection of two lines. Then you got the intersecting point and then you got the inclination. So, how to start? Initially, you draw the ground line and the besan to mark half. Besan ki hoche. Cheto order jono. Usi ka poccha hai. हम जाति क्लास की ना आते हैं हम आते दुनिया की तरफ Okay, so we consider initially the circular lamina is lying on the horizontal plane. So what will be the plan? So you first draw the central line and draw the circle. What is the diameter of the circle given? 80 millimeter, I think. Okay. So circle has no edge. It is a one line. There is no edge. You have to divide this circle into 12 equal parts. Okay. How? By putting your drafting scale, by making 30 degree. First you draw a line. In the same time, you can use the other scale, perpendicular scale for making these lines. 30 degree. Similarly, make your drafting scale 60 degree and draw this line. And in the same time, by using that, you draw this line. And you got the 12 equal division. Then you put the name here: A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L. You can also name by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, something like that. Okay. So now you got the projection from A point. You got A dash. Similarly, B point, G dash, and from B and A is lying on the same line. Okay. And this is B dash and A dash. And C and K is lying on the same line. C dash and K dash. And D and J is lying, D and J is lying same point. And E and I, same point. And F and H, same point. And G is here. Okay. This is your elevation. And already plan what you get. But it is telling that this circular lamina is not resting on the surface, entire surface. It is resting it one A point. That is, while you are getting the elevation, A is lying on the ground line, but other point, except A, other all 11 point on the above the ground line. Am I correct or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, but angle is not given. So you have to find that angle. What is given? Can you tell me anybody? What is given instead of angle?
Sir,
minor
plan
angles.
is ellipse.
Yes. While it is resting, a point and other surface is inclined, then what we get, right now you get the circular lamina. But while it is resting, one point and other surface is inclined, then what you get on ellipse plan? You get a plan as a ellipse. Okay? You get a plan as ellipse having minor and major axis. Now can you tell me what is the major axis?
Sir, minor axis is 60 millimeter.
Minor axis is 60. That is along this plane. It is G however 80 millimeter and G is coming here at a distance 60 millimeter. And G second position of G is coming here at a distance 60. And can you tell me what is the major axis?
Not given, sir.
Not given. Major axis will be same. Here, while it is resting, suppose you take while it is resting inclined like this, then this length is reduced to 60 millimeter, but that length is same because it is horizontal to the, it is parallel to horizontal plane. So length will not be same. Here C and D will be the diameter, and while it is resting here and inclined like this, D and D is not same. So major axis will be same, 80 millimeter. Okay. So now only this major axis, this plane is used to here, this plane. So now if we consider a straight line, AG initially how much 80 millimeter? Projection length is this one, same 80 millimeter. And after inclination of G point here, centrally here I think it is like this. This is a point on the ground line and B like this. And it is 80 millimeter. Okay. And then this length, the line length is reduced to 60 millimeter after inclination. So this is the plane we consider. So how you find the inclination? Very easy. Tell me.
So draw a line take going up.
G from this point draw a projection line. And you got the intersecting point. Then connect this. You got the inclination. Okay. And here it is coming here. Then you can rotate all the points. Or you can measure and locate all these points like this. Like this. Okay. Similarly, except a point, all other points position of plan will be changed. How you find? Already you get the G point is one point. Similarly, from this point, this is which one? FH. Exact axis. How to find? Here exact axis, draw the projection line, and from A you find a point. From A you find a point. Okay.
Yes,
Now
sir.
from this point, this is E dash I dash. Draw a projection line, and E from here you find a point. I from here you find a point. Now next point. This is D dash and J dash. Draw the projection line, and from here draw a point. From D, from a point, find D. And next point. This is L dash and K dash. From here draw a point, and this is sorry L and K. Sorry, I am putting not L and K. Sorry.
L and B, sir.
Yeah, L and C. C and K.
B, sir. L and B. C and K.
C and K. Yes, this is C. C and K, and draw this point here. Now from this point, D and A, draw the locus, and from this point, and here this point, and this also. How many points are there? 12 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. And after getting these 12 points, you can connect with your trace car. and got the ellipse like this, smooth. Okay, this is the ellipse having minor axis 60 millimeter and this is your major axis 80 millimeter. You got this ellipse? Okay. Now you can draw separately. How separately? Draw this line here. How? Initially you draw this 80 millimeter line and then from here 60 millimeter, draw the projection, rotation, and find inclination, and you locate all the points and you can connect and draw the projection and you can find 12 point here and you can connect and you got the ellipse. Separately, it is very clear. If you draw the separately, you can find the clear picture. Okay? And all the projection points coming like this. Now, another condition you have to apply. What is the condition? Tell me.
So diagonal AB makes 30
Diagonal
degree.
AB makes 30 degree with BP.
Optical between A and B. Yes, A, you can write here B also. Capital A and B. This is AB right now. Some angle. You have to find this angle. Okay. So AB right now making angle and it is given diagonal AB makes an angle with the vertical plane. Right now it is parallel with vertical plane. AB.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Right now AB is parallel with vertical plane.
Yes, sir.
Vertical plane, but it is telling that diagonal makes an angle, some angle with the vertical plane. So, like problem 13, like problem 13 and part number 2, diagonal making an angle, not it is telling plane making an angle. If it is telling plane making an angle, which is minor axis, then you can copy here with this figure at that angle. But it is telling that diagonal making an angle. Okay, this plane making an angle. So, you can draw a, just I am using this figure. Okay, you can draw separately. And now I am making what angle is given? I am making an angle
30 degree.
30 degree. Draw a 30 degree line. Okay, and though it is saying diagonal making an angle, and you can locate this is your A, capital A, and diagonal means 80 millimeter. Start 80 millimeter, then draw a letter. Like problem 13 part B. A B or B. This is 80 millimeter, not 60. Okay, and then by taking 60 millimeter, that is minor axis. Start a point here, and this is the actual orientation of minor axis.
Sir, can you please repeat, sir, this latest step?
This one is how much?
Sir, this is the
80.
diameter of the circle.
Diameter 80 millimeter, 80 millimeter. And
Yes,
this
sir.
angle is given 40 degree and make a 30 degree line and locate the point A in each point and say 80 millimeter from here. Okay. Then draw the program from B, which line is parallel with the ground line. Okay. And then cut this minor axis 60 millimeter here. Then connect it. And now copy this green figure, green ellipse, copy this green ellipse in such a way that a minor axis is lying here. Then how to copy? Tell me. Already you got minor axis here, this one you got. This one. Then how to copy another 12 points? 12 already you got 2 points, 1 point and 10 point. How to got 10 points?
So take the
So
middle
we need
point
to
and
draw a
Yeah.
perpendicular to the middle.
So we can find the midpoint and use compass for making a circle.
Sir, perpendicular bisector.
We need to draw a perpendicular from the middle of that point, the line.
Yes, sir.
No, see here, it is a minor axis and you got the projection line and all the projection line, on all projection line, how many points are there only? Tell me.
12 points. At 12 points.
Not clear. You consider one projection line, like how many points are there?
Two,
At 2
sir.
points.
Two, one and two. Only extreme projection line has 1 point and left hand side extreme projection line has 1 point. That is we already got. But on the middle, all projection line have 2 points. Okay. So you know from these measurements, this gap from this figure. Okay. Projection line. So you can draw that projection line. How many are there? Five lines. Then if we start from A side, from here, next line has 2 point major compass this place and start here. 1, 2, second one like this, third one like this, fourth one, and like this, and then like this. Okay. And after getting all these points, you can connect by pressing star and you got the ellipse.
Hello, sir.
Did you understand?
Yes, sir.
So on minor axis there is inside 5 vertical lines which is coming from the projecting point. Okay. Measure all the distance and draw here and you can measure the 2 points on the other side. Measure it and cut and you can locate other 10 points and you can connect with the French curve. You can got the ellipse.
Yes, sir. Sir, can you show us the proper way of using a French curve? Because we never used it before.
You can use French curve. Suppose you have a point like this. At least you can connect your both points at a time. In such a way and then connect these one. Then you consider the previous point and match other point. See your more point and you connect like this. And just rotating your edge. There is so many edges on French curve. You have two French curve. Okay. You can use.
Yes, sir.
So after getting this one, I think you can easily project all the 12 points and connect from this initial elevation side and you got the 12 point on the elevation, final elevation, you got the final elevation. Any doubt?
No, sir.
No, sir.
So tell me any question. So I give you today assignment which will be compulsory, that is problem 13 and 18 also. Another one problem I just give you which is not discussed, you have to do yourself. 13 and 18 will be there.
Sir, problem number 16, pentagonal plate.
No, it is already discussed, but you have to make another problem, third problem, which is not discussed, and you just explore it yourself and do it yourself. It may be 17, maybe 15, or maybe any other problem, okay? But 13 and 18 will be there. Now tell me, any question?
Sir, problem number 15 will be the third problem.
15, maybe. Okay. But 13 and 18 will be there, and another last problem I will choose.
Sir, then the due date is Wednesday, right? Next
Wait,
week.
Not Monday, next Wednesday. Okay, tell me, any question? Otherwise, I am ending the class.
Sir, could you tell what all problems do we need to do for the next assignment, plate 3?
Plate 3, this is problem 13 and 18 and another question from projection of lamina. I give you within your textbook, within your instruction sheet, from your instruction sheet, that should be also.
Okay, sir.
Okay, so next week on Monday your class will not be held and everybody try to submit on time, otherwise 5 marks will be deducted from your total score if your assignment submission is late more than 2.
So which question has to be done? 13,
Yes.
18 and?
Yes.
Sir will decide and tell.
What you are telling?
Which 3 questions do we have to do?
Sir,
This is
please
to be
choose the
assignment.
third question. Yes, sir, please choose the third question.
Third, I just give you one link. No problem, okay?
Okay.
I
Sir,
give
we
you the
will get
link.
mail, na?
Yes?
Yes, sure,
Sir,
sir.
we will get our mail.
Through assignment link.
Okay, sir, okay, sir.
Okay. Already you get the only two assignment, plate 1 and plate 2. Through that point you get plate 3. Okay, can I ending the class?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir, I just have a question.
Yes.
Sir, until now, what all problems we have and what all problems are there in the instruction sheet, all the figures or the lamina, they were
Yes.
either completely in one quadrant or completely, they're either completely in one quadrant, sir. What if one of them, a part of it is in the first quadrant, another part of it is in the second quadrant, and the final part is in the third quadrant?
No, which problem? You are asking me. First
No,
problem.
sir, there's no particular problem having this condition. I was just wondering.
No. You just solve all the problem in considering first quadrant.
Okay.
First quadrant, that is elevation on the top side and plan AG on the bottom side. If it is not specified, you just draw all the problem in first quadrant.
Okay.
If some problem is given in specified quadrant, then you do like that. Otherwise, you always follow the first quadrant projection.
Yes, sir. So that I understood. And will we get any problems in which the lamina or the surface which is to be projected is in different quadrants? 2 different quadrants at the same time, like the first and second quadrant.
No, not like that.
Those questions you won't get?
Only first quadrant we consider.
Okay.
And problem is given in such a way that it is lying on the first quadrant.
Okay.
Not in mixed quadrant.
Okay, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
that circle projection we can draw using freehand, right?
Why freehand? You can draw the compass and
No,
you can
sir,
use
about-
for making ellipse, you can use the what is it?
French curve, sir.
French curve.
But actually, most
Otherwise,
of us
otherwise
don't
if,
have.
it is, if your freehand ellipse is coming in so good, then you can use freehand. No problem.
Actually, sir, most of us don't have French curves. Means many of us don't have the instruments because it is not available and all. Most of us have just.
If
scale
it is
compass.
not French curve, you can use other for making the curves and other flexible instruments.
Like, sir, divider, sir.
Yes,
Divider
yes.
curve surface.
Yes.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I am ending.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Can
sir.
I ask
Thank
you
you.
one more question?
Yes, sure, sir.
Yes, tell, quick.
Sir, the French curves, there are some numbers on it, the one that I have.
5 and 6.
Yes, sir, I have the 6th one. And on that, there are some numbers indicating centimeters and all that. What do they represent?
Centimeter.
Yes, sir, on the French curves, I have some numbers, like starting from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 36.
All that is number. If you just, that is specific number is there, and we need only 5, number 5 and number 6.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Okay, I am ending.
Sir, if we, sir, I'm just asking that previous question only. Sir, if we don't have the instruments only compass, we can draw the curve using freehand, right?
Okay, if you have no French curve, you can draw the ellipse freehand, but it should be coming in the form of ellipse. It is
Yes, sir.
not
Yes, sir. We'll try. Yes, sir.
okay.
We'll try surely.
Okay, no problem, no problem.
Thank you, sir.
Ah.